Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Mitchie's Motivational Monday. I hope you guys had an incredible weekend. I came back to Michigan last week, uh, late Wednesday night, and since I left Illinois, it's been raining. Hell, for 2 days before I left Illinois, it's been raining. It's been pretty incredible. And, it's been gloomy and rainy here since I got here. And today, of all days, the sun graces us with its presence. You know, it's always behind those clouds. It can be raining black as night outside, but the sun's always up there. And, seeing that, realizing that, coming to that reality really helps get through the day to day. Today I wanted to come out and I wanted to talk about what inspires us. What drives us to be who we are? What motivates us to do the things we do in life? And give you a little bit of background about me. I grew up a modest living. I had a good family, split family. Went to 22 different schools. Kind of was forced to be that outgoing person to meet new people. And, those things, some people are like, wow, 22 different, that's horrible, but everything that happens to us in life brings us to the point we're at today. And I'm pretty good with that. I mean, life has been good. There's been troubles, there's been trials, there's been tribulations, there's been struggles, there's been hardships, there's been pain, and there's been happiness, and there's been joy the entire time. It's just, we tend to focus on all the bad stuff that's going on in our lives, and we lose sight, for whatever reason, we lose sight of the true joy that's there, the true happiness that we experience on a day-to-day, because we're so tied up in worrying. And I think some of that has to do with, focusing more on ourselves. But I also think that it has something to do with having to go through those times in life. I was flipping through TikTok the other day and I ran across this thing, and it was this guy talking about him talking to God, and he said, he asked God to give him strength. So God gave him obstacles to overcome. He asked God to give him wisdom. So God gave him problems to solve. He asked God to show him love, and God gave him broken people to heal and to help. This thing hit hard with me. It really did. I've always believed in God. I've never really been a religious person. I believe religion has distorted the reality of what God is for the sake of man. But I believe in spirituality. I believe in the universe. I believe in a single creator. And so, all of these things have formed me and made me who I am. These last 4 years being in cryptocurrency was a turning point in my life. It was a changing point for me to see things through a different lens, for me to experience what it is to be selfless, what it is to be a caring, giving person, and what it is to provide positive energy. All these things are important in life, and our energy, I'm sorry about the wind, our energy and everything about us is what brings people into our lives. And I talked before about our energies, and I talked about the high vibrations that we carry and the low vibrations that we carry and how each affects something. People say often, Mitch, this is so amazing what you're doing. This is so wonderful what you've done, what you're doing to help other people. And the hard part for me to accept that is it's not me. I don't feel that it's me. I don't feel that it's this body, this meat bag that I carry around. I feel it's something working through me. Call it what you will. But I've never felt this kind of peace before. I've never felt this kind of true inner joy before in my life, ever. I mean, the birth of my children. I have two amazing, beautiful adult children. I have a daughter and a son who I love dearly. And you know what? They're the world to me. But there's other people in my life. There's other people in the world that need me now. They had me when they needed me. Maybe not as much as they should have. You know, we're not perfect. I was not a perfect father, but I feel I was a responsible and a good father. So that being said, it's like, you know, you have to step back and you have to start looking at why we do the things we do. What motivates us, what inspires us to do the things we do. And the reality is, when you give selflessly, when you do something for someone without thought, just to do it because they need it, I'll tell you what, the giver receives so much more than the person being given to. You experience so much inner peace and so much inner gratitude for the blessings that you have to be able to share and help somebody else. This has been an incredible time and a journey that I never thought I would go through. And I'm so blessed to have all of you be willing to go through this journey with me and experience these things that I experience and take heed to some of the things that I say and hopefully the wisdom that God has given me allows you to accept that. You know, it's a touchy subject. A lot of people get turned off as soon as you say the word God. And that's okay. So I think sometimes I leave his name out of things, but use spirituality and the universe and the spirits, because that is what he is. He is the universe. And I use those things because people accept that more. They don't have this preconceived shut-off point where they hear God's name and they're like, oh, you know, holy roller, step away. You know, they don't. So these are all things that I've gone through. These are all journeys that I've been through. You know, I'm going through a divorce right now, and it has been one of the toughest things I've ever had to do in my life. But the reality is, it's one of the most right things that I've ever had to do in my life for both myself and my ex. After all, she's the mother of my children. So all of these things have relevance. All of these things have importance. And all of these things come together for one goodness. And so I wanted to share that with you guys today. I wanted to have you dig within yourselves, dig deep within yourself and see what motivates you. See how you feel when you do something for someone, whether it's holding a door open, whether it's grabbing their grocery bags and helping them load their car, a perfect stranger, just smiling at a stranger walking down the street. You don't know what that person's going through. You don't know what they're experiencing in life. You don't know the pain or the joy or the happiness that they feel. And when you do something as simple as smile, that can brighten somebody's day and make them feel worthful. That could be a changing point for people. So think about the simple things that we can do in life. You know, I don't have much. I'm not wealthy. I don't have a lot of things. I have a lot of tools, but those are my craft, my trade. But other than that, I don't have a lot of things. I don't need a lot of things. I don't desire to have material things, because I feel there's more important things for me to spend my energy on. And cryptocurrency has really changed my life so much more than anything financial. And I don't even look at it as finances anymore. I don't even look at it as money, because that's all it is a tool. And I'm a tool guy. Just so happens. So I'm learning how to use that tool for the benefit of other people. And like I said, I don't have much, but I feel that I don't need much, and I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I really don't. I've talked about worrying in the past. Worrying about tomorrow is a poor investment in today. So to be able and willing to give the last, to give the last of everything you have, because it's only material, for the joy of someone else, is such a liberating feeling. And also knowing that you'll be okay tomorrow. You don't have to worry. That's kind of special. And I feel very blessed to share this with all of you. I feel very blessed to have so many amazing, wonderful people in my life. So many loving, caring people. I'm really looking forward to doing Mitchmas this year. I'm hoping that this Christmas, come hell or high water, I'm going to have funds and be able to help enough people to hopefully make a slight impact. Just make a little bit of a impact in someone else's life. Maybe it might be small and insignificant to some and not that big of a deal to me, but to them, it could be the matter of life and death. Might sound dramatic, but the reality is it could be. So last night, a friend of mine from high school, he's been my best friend since probably 5th grade, came by. I haven't seen him in over a year and a half, and we spent a few hours together, and it was a very very good time, and helped me think a lot of these things through. So yeah, just good times. And hopefully you guys accept this message today. Hopefully this helps inspire you. Hopefully this helps you dig within yourselves to see what motivates you, what drives you, what energizes you, what gives you that feeling of worth, what gives you that feeling of achievement. You have to accept these things. You have to understand that these things are meant to happen to you, to build you up, to raise your vibration, to raise your frequency. One person can't change the world, but you know what? I kind of think we can. I definitely know we can as a unified people. So keep those things in mind, guys. And, start off this week with that mindset that you can do anything in the world that you want to do. There is nothing holding you back other than fear and yourself getting in your own way. So get out there and do something. Be better today than you were yesterday. Always strive to be better. Every morning when you get up, strive to be better. It's crazy. And it's a beautiful feeling. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope your week is inspired. I hope your week is full of positive energy and gifts that you could receive from beyond that are just unfathomable. So until next time, you guys have a great day, and I'm sorry this one's so long-winded, but I had a lot to say. I love you all, and enjoy. Peace.